I just want to let you know that despite the fact that I've been tortured for, I don't know, that's the devil's, they says like it was 6 years. Even to this day, when they're here with me all the time, even to this day on my feed, I'm still getting memes that are directed at devils like this, reptilian devils. And what does it say? It still says, I don't know, I was like, it was from the Bible, and it said, be patient or something. You gotta be patient, you gotta be patient, you gotta be patient. Because even these fucking worst devils, God hasn't given up on them, not one iota. Whoever is a religious person that says God doesn't look after devils, go fuck yourself. You elitist fuckface. You've been fucking, every fucking human being on this planet has periods in their life. God knows I have. It's been a long time. But when I was younger, there were some things that, was I a bad guy? Uh, did I murder anybody? Mm, no. Was I a thief? Uh, like, did I steal a car? No. Did I steal from, like, the Safeway's loaf of bread? No. Did I steal candy from Senate's Variety Store at Victoria and Ford Street? No, but I was accused of that by Fred Sennett, who was he went to the same church as me. What happened? Oh, we wore glasses, and I came out of, it was a cold day. And, I was a kid, and I don't know, how old would I have been, like 10 years old? Well, I went into the store, because I know it's the store, and I'm a kid, and I'm looking at the candy, and I bought candy there before. Fred Sennett should have known that I'd been in there before. Should have known that I was a kid from his church. Fred Sennett was a fucking asshole. Why did he go to church? Oh, just to get more business. Oh, he belongs to my church. We'll support Fred Sennett's variety. But anyway, I come in, and I got glasses like this, and they get all fogged up when you come in under the cold. So what do? Well, I got in my pocket, I got my glasses case, and I take them off. And even when I was 10 years old, poor me, really. I don't want to say poor me, it's horrible, but it was. And so I took off my things, and I put them in my glass cases, and I put them into my pocket, because that's what I always do. If I can't see through the glasses, I got to take them off. And I did that, and Fred Sennett, who's right there, there's nobody else in the store. And then, like, the shock of a lifetime, as Fred Sennett said, did you steal something, son? Huh? What do you got in your pocket there, son? I reached in my pocket. It's my fucking glasses. Fred Sennett at the time was, I don't know, 60 years old. And I was 10 years old. Fred Sennett is like got this enormous candy display. And then what? He expects kids to come in? Yeah, and then what? He's going to hover over you? I don't know. It was like 2 for a penny. Black cat gum. 2 for 1 cent. 2 caramels for 1 cent. What are we talking about? I never stole any of that 2 for 1 cent candy. I didn't steal anything. Fred Sennett is a fucking horrific person to treat children that way. Horrific. Was he forgiven? No. Because what was he? He was a devil to a child. And he set up this entrapment thing to draw kids into his store so he could what? Be a fucking asshole. I don't know. How did I get onto Fred Sennett? So, Fred Sennett is the grand scheme of devils, what would you call him? A petty tyrant. Petty tyrant, you could go to Carlos Castaneda's books. Wonderful books. Carlos Castaneda, he's got a whole pile of books, and in there somewhere is about the petty tyrants, and it's a really good talk. So I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? Well, Just because you wrote off everybody on the fucking planet for being a devil doesn't mean that God has. And it did say it is very hard because the devils just gloat every time they see these things. Because it's another license for them to go and attack me for another day. Because they think forever and forever and forever they're going to have another chance to change direction and walk out of hell. What is the due date for people in hell? I don't put my hand on my heart, but I can't because I got to cover my bag because these kind of devils have been attacking me all fucking day. It's the only way I can protect my bag. Because if I don't put it there, it feels unbelievably horrible. Directed energy weapons directed at me by human devils. Did they have a chance to turn it around? Yes. Well, there was the devil Pontius Pilate. Remember him? He was the Roman governor at the time of Jesus Christ. And in the end, under his governorship, Jesus Christ was crucified, dead, and buried. Wouldn't you consider him like the most major devil? Wouldn't you really, in the grand scheme of things, wouldn't you say that Pontius Pilate should be tagged for, torturing and murdering Jesus Christ? Anybody would say, yep. Well, devil or not, Pontius Pilate is now not in hell. I don't know how long he was had in hell. I don't know. How do we know this? Well, there's an interesting series of books called Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East. It's a long title. Baird T. Spalding. If you didn't get it, then you can rewind and listen to it again. Well, in that book, spoiler alert, Pontius Pilate appears with Jesus Christ. And they're friends. Well, now this is like, this book around the year 1900. Right now, it seems like a long time ago, but that's when these events were said to have happened, around the year 1900. And these books were published by Doug DeVores in Marina Del Rey, California. DeVores Publishing. Why? Because it's just a fascinating story. Even Doug DeVores' story is fascinating. He's like a mystery man. He was doing this and he just... I don't know. You have to read the books. Anyways, that's what it says in those books, that Pontius Pilate... So if Pontius Pilate, the devil who arranged for Jesus Christ to go through that ordeal, can be seen with devil. I can't help you out because this is what devils do to me. Do you think these devils are ever going to be, able to meet Jesus Christ? The answer is, it's not. How am I going to know? So I can't predict the future. How true is that story about Pontius Pilate and Jesus Christ? As far as I'm concerned, it's true. Why? Because I do believe Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East are really good books. And anyways, I'm being horribly tortured. If it's not true, then why would I waste my time while I'm being tortured by devils to talk about these books? Because, never mind the devils, it's never too late for you, who are not a devil. Was I really that goody-goody of a kid? I was, yep. I didn't steal. I didn't have to. I had well-off parents. Anything I wanted. If I needed money for Fred's Senate store, I could say, Mom, could I have some money? And she'd always give me some money. Anyways, if you're out there wondering if you're still unqualified for heaven, the answer is don't be a fucking asshole. Don't put yourself down. Don't let other people gaslight you. That is, tell you that somehow you're unfit for heaven, that you're not a good person. Tell them to fuck right off. Exactly. Tell them to fuck off right in their fucking face and say, don't ever fucking tell anybody else that shit. Never ever tell anybody that they are doomed to hell. Because they're not. I don't want to tell you, but these devils that bedevil me are going to hell. Are they going to be there forever? I know. Why? Well, my best guess is they're going to get very, very sick of hell in a big, big hurry. A lot of people that are insane think that hell is a party place. Free beer, free booze, coke and blow. Isn't that the same thing? And hookers, everything. That's what people think hell is a party place. You don't have enough consciousness to party if you're under 200 on the scale of human consciousness. I don't think that anybody under 200 can even have a proper orgasm. Believe it or not. Because they don't have a heart chakra open. And without a heart chakra, how are you going to get a bell ringer of an orgasm? I can't see how you're going to do it. So it's really shitty to be under 200 in the scale of human consciousness. And that's where the devils are. What's going to change their mind? G-O-D. It ain't me, babe. I don't volunteer to go and deal with these devils. They were sent to me, and I can't get rid of them. And if it was up to me, I would have extinguished them a long time ago. They're still here. And whatever they're doing to build horrible karma over and over again, in the end, according to the meme that came up specifically for them, because they're watching at the same time, is what? There's still a program of salvation for even the worst devils. There's a plan of salvation for everyone on the planet. There is a plan for your salvation. Whoever you are, viewer, there is a plan for you, specifically for you. Just for you? Yeah. Specific for you? Yeah. Well, but they're not. Well, yeah. There's one for everybody. But yours is yours. And there is a plan for your salvation, which means bringing you out of hell. How do you go about doing that? I don't fucking know. 'Cause there's too many of you, and I don't even know my own plans. Because I don't. They're God's plans. And, I'm just a poor human who's trying to figure it out. So, anyways, the takeaway again is if you think somehow you're not good enough for heaven because something happened in the past, even something horrible that happened, and maybe you really were guilty of some kind of a horrible murder. In the end, if Pontius Pilate, waiting down the line, can, put his arm around Jesus Christ, and so can you.